Alright, so I'm ready to walk niggas through my case. God damn, see this big ass patch in my shit, man. Stress. You know what they told me? Medical stress. Well, as you see, that shit ain't happening. That old shit skillywag. But it's all good, though. I'm gonna come back when they let me up out this motherfucker, man. I'm getting fucked up in this bitch. No bullshit. But yeah, man, I'm ready to walk y'all through this case, man. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all see how these people fucked me over and everything, man. Alright, I got a life sentence based on testimony from a witness that wasn't a witness. You know what I'm saying? If anybody don't know, man, back in 2016, I let a little nigga talk me into meeting up at the club, man. Want my plans, you know what I'm saying? But I always try to be supportive, man. It was a nigga birthday party, man. You know what I'm saying? I consider family and shit. So I show up in that joint, show my face. You know what I'm saying? Some shit go down in the club, man. Club Illusions, Richmond, Virginia, Southside, known as the Q Club. Local hood spot, you know what I'm saying? Shit go down, man. Nigga get shot. And literally, I'm ready to walk y'all through from that point on, from the time he got shot up until present moment, you know what I'm saying? And basically, he was shot. And when he got shot, I guess he was pronounced dead on the scene. You know what I'm saying? This shit took place a little bit after 1 o'clock in the morning. Main event hitting the stage, you know what I'm saying? At the time, it was a local artist. It was his mixtape release party. You know what I'm saying? They had, boy, Bigger Rankin was in the building that night, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm in there, you know what I'm saying? And dude gets shot. He pronounced dead at the scene. This at literally pronounced at like 107 from what the documents say. Where within 107, 2 hours after this happened, the police is at my mama's house looking for me. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, the next day I'm up, I'm moving around, I'm getting all types of dumbass calls and shit. People call me, I heard this, they saying it, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Switch my phone number. Just because I ain't trying to keep getting the calls that was being called me, block calls, all types of dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me, moving around. So I end up in the studio with a nigga. In the process of me, after we leave the studio, go to drop him off. You know what I'm saying? He like roll up. So I'm on my way to go slide to another little Jane house. You know what I'm saying? One of my peoples and shit. Hey, go give me some eggs. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I still got the same clothes on from the day before from the club, which I put that outfit on to go in the club, but I'm going to get to all that. But I go in the spot, I go in the crib to roll up with this nigga. I literally, last thing I remember, I sit down on the couch, I toss him the weed, like roll up. Next thing you know, I wake up, the police hitting the door. It's the next morning. I done passed out. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Lee take my car keys and my car supposedly going to pick his baby mama up in the process. This is what I'm thinking when he tell me at the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't find out till months later this ain't really what happened. But when I wake up, I'm in their crib by myself. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, a motherfucking tool on the floor beside my couch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which I went to sleep with a tool on me, but when I wake up, my tool gone. And there's a big tool on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Basically, long story short, nigga took my joint to go move. It was easy to be with a tool, a handgun, than a stick, you feel me? Leave the stick beside me on the floor. But what I didn't know was that when this nigga go back to the south side to pick his baby mama up, he tried to move. He tried to take a car that was parked that belonged to somebody else that they supposedly had been watching because they got word that I was in that car, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it won't my car. The junkie, they rented the car to this particular person. So they watching the car, you know what I'm saying? And when they see him go to move the car with his baby mama, they pull both of them. Come in contact with my gun that he took off me, and they ask him where I'm at. They ain't worrying about the gun, none of that shit. He tells them I'm at his sister house, whose house that was, to sleep on the couch. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they come back and get me at. Like, this shit happened with him It's documentation is out there. There's a search warrant. They get this shit. This shit happened with him 10 something that night, close to 11 o'clock that night. They don't come into the house to see him the next morning. He leave me. This is his mama house, which his sister staying in. I don't live there. Don't supposed to be there. None of that. I drop him off, but he leaves me there this whole time. Never comes back. Police come back. He got my rental car. They never take the car. You know what I'm saying? Never charged him with the gun or none of that. So I'm down in jail 2 months later. I'm charged with the gun. They charged me with it. They know process. When they re-indict me, I get the evidence. I get a search warrant. The search warrant showed that it was signed before they entered the residence. Not only that, it got my name on it. There's not no address I'm ever known to be at. Never been there. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? No reason for to have a search warrant prior to entering the residence to already know where I'm at. In the search warrant, it says what I'm at and what I was doing. Asleep on the couch. You know what I'm saying? So this bitch ass nigga sending people in there to get me. I get locked up literally a day or so after this shit go down. So I'm down in jail. I was out on bond for a probation violation. I got locked up 2 weeks prior to that probation violation and shit. So I'm out on bond for that. I'm down in jail. Immediate lawyer tell me, man, look, from my knowledge, it's a bullshit case, man. I don't even think it's gonna go into trial. Then we have an actual formal meeting where he tell me the Commonwealth is gonna all process my charges and all that bullshit. All the way up until a week before the date, they all process it. A higher up in the prosecutor's office was told the case was being all processed, and she said she knew me and had prior knowledge of me from another case, and basically a vindictive prosecution. And she took the case from her subordinate, tried my case. And that's where the shit went wrong at. You know what I'm saying? Because the guy that had the initial prosecutor said there wasn't no evidence. It was a one eyewitness case and there was nothing to corroborate her testimony. So within him saying he gonna know processing, and the deputy Commonwealth at the time got involved, she started meeting with the witness, and everything just went fucked up from that point on. And my lawyer was allowing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna break it down, show you the document, and I'm gonna give you the proof exactly how I was fucked over. And not only was I fucked over, but I've shown that I was fucked over, and of course I'm complicit in this entire fucking shenanigan of an appeal, whatever the fuck they want to call it. Like, I was railroaded, man. This just, hopefully, if I, you know what I'm saying, anybody can see this video, man, it can show you, man, how easy it is to get into some bullshit and how hard it is to get out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm 33 years old. I look like I'm about 50. You feel me? Like, literally going bald. Fuck, I woke up overnight and this bitch was like that. But I'm going to give y'all the, you know what I'm saying, proof, man.